Happy holidays to everyone. Today we're doing the Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign, but we're doing something a little bit different tonight, kind of a little side quest of sorts, potentially. I won't say it, because it's... Oh my god. Borger? Oh my god, Joe Cat raided me. Whoa! Hello, everyone. Hello, Joe Cat. Oh my god, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Hello, all the Borgers. Oh my god, that's a lot of Borgers. How's everyone doing tonight? This is literally the most people that have ever been in this channel. So welcome, everyone. I hope you guys had a great time watching Joe Cat. I guess he was playing Final Fantasy 14, right?
Yeah, I was doing Endwalker.
Endwalker, nice. Yes, that is the new expansion. But yeah, welcome everyone. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight.
Wait, do you want to here? Hold on, Joe Cat's right here. Do you want
Joe Cat, you want to say hi?
Hello, is that Dan?
Yeah, this is Dan. Hello.
All right. Well, they're your problem now. Thank you for the Borger echo. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Joe Cat, for the raid. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. You enjoy the game.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! Party time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome all the people. I know, it's just off the charts. Oh boy.
It's a good thing you turned off the hey there.
I did. Hello everyone, and thank you for becoming my problem now. It's a good problem to have, I guess. But yeah, so like I was saying, we're playing the Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign. We're literally just started. So, I mean, started tonight. We're on session like 10 or 11 now. But why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself to all these lovely people, starting with Steve.
I'm Steve. I play Hase, well, I guess outwardly a young elven girl on her gap year from school before college who is out to help as many people as possible.
All right. Meg?
All right. Hi, I'm Meg. I play Gabella Bingen, who is a human bard. So she was an adventurer in her youth and then kind of settled down, got married, had 4 kids. But then the marriage fell apart, so she decided to relive the days of her youth and go back to adventuring. So that's where she's at now.
All right. And Echo.
Hello, I'm Echo Gillette. I am playing Barb, Beef, very strong woman who was originally from like a cattle herding village in the mountains, or tribe, I guess, and left to try and find more interesting livestock, new things for her people, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. And Tornado / Brian unfortunately cannot be here tonight. But last but not least, Peter.
I play Poppy, and Poppy Bozzeli. He's a halfling rogue, a young man of a halfling rogue. When he was a boy, he kind of ran away from home or was banished because he stole some stuff. So I'm a thief.
Yes, he is our sneaky one.
All right. So I'll give you guys, everyone here who's in the stream, welcome again. And Joe Cat, thanks again. Thank you to Karamak for 5 gifted subs. That's really awesome of you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
That's so nice.
That was very nice of you. Thank you so much. I'll give you a little recap of last session. So like I said, we're doing the Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign. Last session, the players visited Old Owl Well and talked to a mysterious man from the east named Hamun Kost. And Poppy stole some stuff, and they dipped out of there right as the guy realized and sent his horde of zombies after them. And they discovered that they found some cool loot from that. From there, they went on to Coneyberry. I got a little map here. Why don't I show you while we're explaining?
Yeah.
So this is the Sword Coast, and so this is kind of where the adventure mostly takes place. So the players went up to Old Alwell right here, and then they went over to Coneyberry, which is an abandoned, ruined town, and went into the dark woods to talk to a banshee because someone from Phandalin wanted them to find out some information about a spell book, and they Hase took the lead to that because it was an elven banshee actually, and they did discover the information they wanted. And from there, they're still kind of on the run because they don't want the guy from Old Alwell catching up to them. And they journeyed a little bit and took camp for the night. You guys, after all the adventures in the previous session, you, Steve, you just subscribed. Thanks.
I might have the gift subscriptions.
They decided to make camp and they went to bed for the night, and they woke up at level 4 and have all kind of leveled their characters up. They had a long rest, and this is where the session will begin. So it is a bright morning. Sun is just coming up over the horizon. You can hear birds in the distance kind of fluttering, making their way about. And
Making their way downtown.
you all
Walking fast?
Faces fast, and they're homebound.
I've been awake for a couple hours.
That's true.
Watching Overwatch.
That's true.
That you had watch. Okay.
So, what do?
We were gonna head back to Phandalin after Coneyberry, right? And then on to Thunder Tree. Is that the plan?
I believe that
Did I
was the
have-
plan.
All right. Does
Checking my
anybody?
notes.
Yeah. So I like that plan. Let's continue with that plan, because while we're in Phandalin, then we can tell the priestess about the spell book, and then
We
What
can
the-
try
what
and get
were we
her to
doing
hook up with that farmer guy.
that's right, that farmer guy who's like super into her. And then after that, why were we going to Thunder Tree again?
Thunder Tree, there's an alchemy shop
The place-
that there may be an emerald necklace under the store shelves in
Yes.
the southeast of town. There's also a druid that lives there, and Colleen says hi. We're supposed to tell him.
All right. So yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So we travel to Phandalin and then on to Thunder Tree, unless anybody has different ideas.
Well, the holidays are coming up. We may need to stop in Phandalin to pick up presents and have some kind of holiday event, but we'll find out when we get there.
Oh my goodness! I don't think Gabelle's gotten anything for her children yet. Coal for all of them.
I mean, Cole's
I
kind
should
of
get
valuable
some
at this point.
That's
New
true.
knives to send back to the village.
One of them is a blacksmith. That might be a legit present.
Oh yeah.
That's weird. I did not just type hello, but it appeared in the chat. What?
I see
Hello.
Wait. Oh, am I logged in? There's no way I'm logged into. I just typed it.
Oh no, because I
That-
can't see it as Bailey as well.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. I see
Weird.
it seems.
Maybe am I accidentally logged in on your computer, Echo?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Hold on. I'll check.
But anyway, yes. So the party wants to move back to Phandalin.
Sure.
Okay. So you all pick up camp, and you guys set off.
Yeah,
Back
I'm
to
somehow
Phandalin.
logged into your account on my iPad, which doesn't make any sense. I
Oh.
don't think you've ever.
No,
you
there
logged
was
in?
there was a time where I think I
Was
used
there a
I
time?
used it. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll just look.
That's pretty
I totally
funny
thought
though.
I was on my account. That is hilarious, though. I'm glad you.
I was
noticed
very
that,
confused.
'cause
I was like,
didn't
why
even
is
notice.
why am I saying hello? This is very strange.
Actually, now that I think about it, I do think I remember you using the iPad.
Echo
Okay.
is taking over your identity, Dan.
So, you all make your way out of the camp and
Travel with haste.
and the weather,
zombies.
it is clear skies ahead.
Yay!
So no clouds, no rain. There's a lot of rain last session. So
Yeah, there
um,
was.
So each of these hexagons is about 5 miles, just for everyone watching. So you guys are on the Tri-Boar Trail.
Do we see 3 boars yet? I'm looking for these 3 boars. They're gonna be around here somewhere.
You don't see any 3 boars
Is it
yet.
necessarily 3 boars? It could be like 1 boar with like 3 legs or 3 heads or something.
Ooh.
This is true. It could be
Yeah.
3 heads, 1 boar. That's a interesting video. So you guys continue along the path. You make it so 5 miles without much interruption. You know, it's a beautiful day. There's birds singing, and you're just kind of making your way along the path. Make it another 5 miles. So you've been about 10 miles so far. So it's sun is about, you know, we make another couple miles. The sun's about midway in the sky. Might be a good time to break for lunch.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Not a bad idea.
What do we have for lunch?
We have
I
plenty
think
of
we've all got
rations.
rations, yeah.
Yeah, we're all eating rations.
Okay, then. Rations it is.
Yeah.
Seven
Rations
Our
all
rations
around.
and look around.
Delicious and nutritious.
Very
With tea
delicious from our
included.
pack. That's right, you got tea.
True, there is tea in the rations. So you all take a little break. You know, it's still a bright day. It's a little warm. And Poppy, you kind of rest by a big tree. Give me a perception check, Poppy.
Okay. Perception check, not my best. I roll a 5. Been a long day.
Okay. So you don't notice anything. How about Hase? Why don't you give me a perception check as
Sure
well?
thing. That would be a nat 20 for a total of 22.
A nat 20.
Womp,
We got a
womp,
20,
womp,
boys.
Womp, womp,
Oh,
So, with a natural 20, you see something in the tree above Poppy that's shimmering. A
Ooh.
small object that seems to catch the sunlight and reflect it a little bit.
womp.
What would
So
you like to
Poppy.
do with this information?
Yeah?
I bet you a thing that you find that there's something above you. Do you take that bet?
Hold on, you cut out a little bit, Steve.
Oh, said, I bet you a thing in the tree above you that there's something in the tree above you. The bet.
Yeah, I'll take the bet.
Okay.
And, or is this some kind of a trick?
I point at the thing in the tree. Right there.
All right, I look
Is
up,
that thing?
and I'm looking up in the tree.
All right, so you look up in the tree, you see the same thing, something kind of shimmering up above you.
The hell is
A
that?
couple branches up.
I don't know. How high up is it?
Probably about 20 feet.
Well, shall I climb up and check it out?
Sure.
Okay. Should I roll to climb up, or?
Yeah, give me
Just do
a
that.
athletics. I'll give you an athletics check with advantage because it's pretty easily climbable. There's a lot of branches on this tree.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful, dear.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay, with 11, you managed to kind of scramble up there, and you see before you on this branch. It's kind of like it looks like there is an old bird's nest there, and inside is a small snow globe.
Okay. Well, there's a snow globe up here. So I take it and then I bring it back down the tree.
Okay, so you bring it carefully back down the tree and you show it to the group. And this is a snow globe. You all can see what looks like a little village, and kind of some snowmen, and then, a bunch of snow around.
Lovely.
Do I get any kind of like vibe from it?
Can we examine it? Is there anything special about it, or is it just a
Looks really, really high quality.
yeah?
It's got kind of like some gold inlay at the bottom. Tempered glass. Really nice snow globe.
Hey,
How
Poppy,
big was the nest that I took it out of?
Just kind of a typical bird's nest, maybe couple hands
Okay.
wide.
Big bird.
Looks like kind of a small nest for that size object to be inside it, though.
Yeah, I wonder how they got it up here. It's kind of heavy, isn't it?
Can I take a look at it real quick?
Yeah, take a look.
Is there any
magic in it?
Pull out a couple of my tools, kind of pull off the bottom plate, fiddle with it, and do a ritual identify spell.
Okay. So as you are casting Ritual Identify on this object, the object begins to glow.
Yes, it's magical.
And it begins
snap.
to swirl.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's
Is
snow.
there perhaps a jingly belled tune that begins to play?
In your mind,
a jingly belled tune begin to play.
In your mind, you all hear the theme to Frosty the Snowman play in your head.
Yes.
So you hear this kind of, you hear a wind around you, just in your mind, this wind, this swirling wind, and you start to see specks of snow appear in and out of everything around you as this kind of mist just kind of apparates and pulls all of you towards the snow globe. You feel this pull towards the central location of the snow globe as the snow starts to swirl around, and all of you.
Hey, stop it!
The winds continue.
I'm not dressed for snow.
Continue to swirl, and you are all blinded, and all you see now is pure white.
I am not dressed for this weather.
Oh no.
And you are all blinded by this blinding
What
light.
happened?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
And you feel a pull
I
down.
imagine Tornado has not been pulled in.
He will be for the
Snow
purposes of the
globe.
story, but you all feel pulled in, and hold on as I load a thing,
Load.
and you all fall into snow.
Ow.
You don't take any damage because you land in a big soft pile of snow, but you all fall into the snow. And hold on as I change the music. And
Well,
before
first things
you,
first, Gabella's gonna get her heavier cloak and gloves and scarf out, and she's gonna start bundling up, complaining about
Yeah,
how cold
like-
she is the entire time.
Look around a bit and see if I can figure out what's going on.
yes, it is a little bit,
How
little
deep is
dark.
the snow? Can I see over it?
Yeah, so this is like a little mound, and you're kind of surrounded by some trees around you, and
Definitely magic.
you
Magic
see these
snow.
trees, you see this snow, and after that flash of light, you just see snow and ice just everywhere. And you look and you see kind of an icy plain behind you, to the side of you, and what looks like
it reminds me of
a-
home.
a kind of settlement ahead of you. These kind of sharp wooden walls around the edges, and you don't actually see this guy. He's over there.
Snow globe?
The snow globe is not anywhere that you can see.
Okay. Change up my image. Give me nice fluffy clothes, big hood, lots of fur.
Okay, so you cast, was it Mask of Many Faces, your hologram projector? Or are you
Hologram
actually getting
No, hologram projector.
hologram projector to put you in a wintry look? So you've got this
Much better,
nice,
much better.
white, warm, hooded cloak, some mittens, some frosty boots. Meanwhile,
Much better.
the rest of you dressed in summer clothing are probably freezing.
I'm very excited. I don't
Gabella
freeze.
took her cloak
I
out.
love it here. This is
Gabella's
perfect.
complaining about how cold she is, and she's pulling out her mittens and scarves and stuff in her backpack and putting them on, while
Ace will,
muttering about how cold it is.
Slap her on the shoulder and press digitation to make her cloak.
To make it what? Sorry, I think you cut out when you talk too loud sometimes.
Sorry. Give her a slap on the shoulder and press digitation her cloak to be warm.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
So you slap Gabella on the shoulder. Gabella, you feel this warmth from your cloak that you did not feel before.
Thank you, dear.
I'm excited. I love this.
And
It's
Think
home.
they'll have any of those cows that have all the fur? Those are cool looking.
The big fluffy ones.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
hopefully.
See if we can get
Beautiful.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, get a magic cow.
so
Well, I can send a cow home.
the wind begins to kind of howl around you as I try to find a more appropriate ambiance.
Hey, Poppy, this seems like it might be dangerous. You might want to put on that ring.
Yes, sir.
Oh, can I do like a perception check or anything and see if there's anything weird about this? I mean, it is understandably weird.
Other than the fact that we just got sucked into a snow globe.
Yeah.
Then that's totally
I mean,
fine.
we're
Yes,
not,
yes,
we're not entirely sure we're in the snow globe.
As you begin to look around, you see kind of in the distance these figures. And you see the, well, I guess give me a perception check first. Sorry.
Yeah, let's see how much.
Let's
how
do the
much of
roll
them I
first.
see. 10.
What you can see.
10. So yes, so you see some figures in the distance. You can't really make out their shape, but you see some figures in the distance. Behind you is just kind of a vast tundra of white, kind of a expanse, and near you here are some trees, and like I said, there's some building. You can see the smoke of a fire over inside this kind of settlement here.
Oh, that might be a good place to go.
If only
And-
we go to where the warm fire is.
Yeah, let's go talk to the people.
Okay. So
Come on,
as you
Fernando.
step up off the snow, you a snowman appears in front of you out of thin air.
Oh,
and
Can I
says,
kick him?
Right
Oh,
as he
wait.
appears,
Yeah. I'm gonna
Got
say
all
scared me.
barbarians.
okay, so this snowman appears right before your eyes and says, "Hello, and you run right up to him and just kick him, just, and
Eldritch?
and just like
Eldritch
get your
foot.
and he just gets deleted. Just the snow just slants everywhere. His hat's over
Grab
here,
the top hat quickly and shove it in a bag.
and the hat disappears before you can grab it. But
Could use that hat.
you see another snowman appear behind you. Hey, that's not very nice.
Who are you?
Hello, friends. I'm Frosty. Welcome to Winterland.
A subsidiary of.
of
Where's
winter.
Winterland.
Winterland is here.
Not
Welcome.
very helpful.
I hope
did we
you
get
enjoy
here?
your stay, but don't stay too long.
Wait, how do we leave?
How do we leave?
You can leave. Well, there's a few ways you can leave.
Alive and healthy and
The,
happy?
the easiest way is death.
Oh no.
Ours are
But-
yours.
Death to you? I
No.
just kick him again.
You kick him again. He dissolves.
We need information.
And then again disappears. His hat goes away, his nose just kind of gets absorbed into the snow, and he appears over here behind Hase. She's not very nice.
I mean, you're telling us we should die. That doesn't seem very nice.
You asked what's the way out, and I told you an answer.
That
Wait,
doesn't
we
make
can
you
get back to
nice.
where we
But
were.
please, welcome to
Are there other
Winterland.
people here?
There's lots of people here. Most of them are my friends or dead. But please, make yourself at home.
Can I have your hat?
No.
Oh.
I think if there's more people in here, maybe we should try and rescue them from this snowy hell.
Can you
This
tell us where
isn't
anyone-
snowy hell. This
You-
is
you said-
Winterland.
You said you liked it here like 2 minutes ago, and now it's snowy.
That was before death entered the equation.
That was before I realized we were prisoners.
Oh man,
Get
we are
back.
prisoners.
There's no prison here. It's
How do we get back to
Winterland.
where we were from? Because, you know, we didn't intend to visit Winterland. So this is a bit of a startling,
You don't like it
unexpected
here?
journey.
It's a winter wonderland.
Snowman, did you take my snow globe? I
Snow
had a
globe?
and now I don't have it. Did you take
What's
my
a
snow globe?
snow globe?
Oh dear. You're not
I
being
think
very
we should-
helpful.
we should
beginning
walk
think
over to
that
the
that
fire.
Was a bad decision this morning.
Can I just scoop him up and carry him now as we walk towards the fire?
Don't forget to get your presents, but not till tomorrow.
The snowman is the new Bjorn. Yes, Bjorn.
No,
we will
that's
do what you
no
said.
Bjorn.
I have to get back to my friends.
Bjorn.
Enjoy
No,
your
still Bjorn.
stay.
Ah, crap.
No.
Well, that
We
was not
lost another
very
one.
helpful.
All right, let's go to the fire. If there's more people trapped in here, we need to help them escape.
Seems legit.
I would
We
like
need to
to
figure out
warm
how
up
to
by a
escape.
fire.
Without dying.
Yes, I'm a fan of not dying. I like that plan.
Yes, I agree.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Forward.
Which way do you want to
Do you
go?
have any eldritch advice?
Uh,
Excellent. Good. You're the wisest of us all.
Tornado, for the purposes of this, will be with you, but he's not actually here.
Okay.
In spirit.
He will be
He's
here in
outside
spirit.
of the globe.
He's the Christmas spirit? Oh, man.
Okay, so you approach this camp. You see looks like an elven archer kind of posted up in this tree above the camp. There's not
Hello? In Elven. Hello?
Yeah, I guess can we try and get his attention?
Oh, he sees you. He's looking directly at you with an arrow notched into his bow.
All right.
Hello,
Well,
wave at him.
We
Gabella,
come
yeah,
in
let's
peace.
like wave.
He
Where the hell
come
are
in
we?
Tell
We
him to come
have
in
some
peace and help.
questions.
he looks
We're lost.
around. He kind
Don't
of
know how
he
we
jumps
got
off the
here.
tree and he kind of gestures to you with his hands, like follow me kind of gesture as he
All right,
walks.
well,
Okay.
Seems legit.
Well, first off, does he seem sketchy? Like, can I
Oh
roll
yeah.
perception to
Someone
see
roll a
if he,
perception.
yeah, is he
if this guy is
legit?
sketchy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would be perception.
I showed up here and I kicked the first thing I see in the chest 2 seconds in, but that elf might be sketchy.
Is it nat 20, mother huggers?
Oh.
A nat 20. So you see that this he looks kind of beat up. Um,
Oh dear.
Oh.
he's wearing kind of a snowy camouflage sort of tunic, kind of this leather armor, and he doesn't seem outwardly malicious, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Poor dear looks a little beat up. He might need some help.
Yeah.
Let's keep up.
Onward.
All right.
Let's onward.
Forward. So you
Gonna go
follow this
stomping
guy
through the
through the snow. So he kind of makes his way to this camp, and it's right here. As you come across the corner, he's standing there again with the arrow not pointed at you, but he has an arrow knocked, and he says, "Who are you?"
Well, my name is Gabella. I'm a
Bargella,
bard.
nice to meet you.
Gabella. I'm a bard.
I'm Barb,
The snowman puncher.
the snowman killer.
To be fair, I don't
Like to hear that.
died.
And you?
Well,
Gestures
this
towards
behind me
Hase.
is Poppy the completely legitimate.
Yes.
Always important.
Poppy the legitimate.
Complete.
He does our taxes and nothing else.
And nothing else.
Suspiciously specific denial.
What brought you here?
Snow
We
globe.
don't know.
Oh,
Hey,
We're not
Hase
entirely
was
sure
tinkering
on that
with a
point.
snow globe.
snow
Pretty sure
globe.
it's the snow globe.
Another
Yeah,
one.
And then a vaguely
me.
murderous snowman kept popping up. It was rather
Ah.
strange. We were hoping you might have some answers for us.
My name is Alphonse.
That's
I've
a
been
lovely
here
name.
a long time.
Oh dear.
How long is a long time? Our kind lives a very long time.
I've been here at least 100 years.
That's a
Oh dear.
rather long time, yes.
Yikes. Have you eaten anything in that time?
Yes, there is food.
Okay. Thank God.
Is it always winter?
Not always, but usually.
When it's not, does
It's-
it change its name?
It used to be a paradise. And at some point, something changed. Can I trust you?
I mean, yes. I would like to think so.
Of course.
Of course you can trust us.
Okay, he rolls an insight check.
I was gonna say,
Just
in
kidding.
return, can you help us get out of here? We'll
He
trust him.
specifically does not answer. Can I trust you?
Can he sense we just really want to leave?
Yeah, he can. There's been others before you who have found what you call a snow globe and come here. But every time, they did not make it out.
Oh dear.
And you came here by snow globe?
Yes,
What happened to the others?
you see, there is a
Hey, where did
tyrant.
you find the snow globe?
I was in my village, often by Baldur's Gate. And I found the snow globe, and after I shook it, as people do, I was transported here, as was my family.
At least you weren't alone.
True.
What happened to the others?
Which we aren't told.
As I was saying, there's a tyrant who rules these lands. There is a nursery rhyme that you may be familiar with, that we have sung throughout the ages. It is called Frosty the Snowman.
Hmm.
Frosty
So
the
he
Snowman
was the enemy all along.
he was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose, and his eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman made the children laugh and play. And were they surprised when before their eyes he came to life that day? Frosty the Snowman, he played, he danced, till spring did come. His snowman friends, they withered and died, melted away that fateful day. The fallen, he heard their cries. Frosty the Snowman, he did not want to die, and so a magic spell he found, to keep him cold, as he was told, but a small realm he would be bound. Frosty the Snowman, he slept inside his home, until winter came again. He rose above, with snow he shoved, he made some more snowmen. Frosty the Snowman, you let my friends die, he said. I'll make your friends turn red, he said. With snow and fear, he rules the sphere, a fearsome Lord of Dread.
So,
Very different
We
writing than
know-
I remember it being.
have you gathered any of these artifacts of Frost? The pipe or the hat?
We have not been able to. He is elusive, and
He has all of his artifacts already?
he has built an army of snowmen.
Dear.
It used to be that spring would come and they would all melt away and we would have peace for a time and prepare for winter when the battles would rage again. And that's continued for many years until one year he discovered this magic. I don't know how, I don't know where, but I believe it to be someone who came to this realm from somewhere else and offered him this gift, perhaps as a way to escape. And now he rules these lands perpetually in snow. Always winter. It has been a few years since this happened. We are running low on food. Others have come here before to help, and they've all been slain. There is magic, I believe, that holds us here. And I believe Frosty is the source of this magic. I think if we were to slay him for good, we may be released from these lands, and I may be able to return once more to my home at my village. Please.
Who else is stuck here?
There's a couple others. There's my brother, Vesper. There's a child, Bilby. And I think there's someone else. But yes, Chavrel. There is Chavrel.
Doesn't leave an impression, that one.
She's kind of new. I forget she's been around sometimes.
How long has the child been here?
The child came here with Chavrel. It is
Okay.
her son. But they are not fighters. We keep them safe as best we can. But the snowmen, they've grown in number.
It sounds like we need to kill Frosty, which is never something that I thought I'd say, but any
He
ideas
pulls
how?
out a list that says bucket list and slowly crosses halfway out.
He then continues, please come to my village. We will be safer there than out in the woods.
Sounds like a plan. Let's
enough.
go.
I
Do you
apologize.
have a map of the area? Can you explain the?
I can explain the area. There's our village
Tell
here,
us where to find him.
and right now, Frosty is assembling his forces to the north. There's a forest around us and a tundra behind you. It appears to be endless. I've traveled many miles trying to find an end to this place. As I travel on one side, it appears at some point I arrive back on the other side of the village.
Small pocket dimension. Yes.
Please follow me
Well, that
to the
means
village.
there's only so many places that Frosty can hide, I suppose. Alright, let's follow him.
As we're following him, I lean over to Gabella and it also means if we burn down the woods, he has nowhere to hide.
This is true, but we don't want to burn the village down too, just in case.
It would destroy their resources.
But won't they leave here when we kill Frosty? They
If
won't
we're
need those
successful.
resources.
But if we fail, then we just destroy their resources. And we're all doomed.
That sounds
As-
like
as you
doubt
get
your
to
abilities,
about-
Barb.
Sorry, as you get to about here, he says, "Here, be quiet. You can see his forces assembling to the north. Here, sneak in through here." And he kind of gestures to this tree right here. There's a little gap underneath it where you can kind of squeeze in.
Gonna take a glance that direction before I squeeze in. I want to see how many we're.
How many what?
How many snowmen we're looking at over there? So just kind of quick glance over, like how many are over there? Is it like that's pretty big? Pretty big
lot.
chunk. Okay.
So, Barb, you kind of carve the way through the tree. These branches and twigs kind of break off as you go through. And the rest of you kind of follow behind and make it to this quaint little village. Call it a village. It's more like a camp. A few tents around. You can see a woman here kind of resting by the fire, trying to keep warm. Her a small child behind her kind of running around. She's wearing, thick hide cloak, to keep her warm. She is a human woman, probably middle-aged, with kind of long reddish colored hair. Her son, you can't get a good look at him because he's kind of running in the back a little bit, but he's definitely shorter and kind of fat. Just kind of playing
They're
in the
not
snow.
starving here.
What'd you say?
I said they're not starving here.
True. Although
That's
they
good.
are fairly recent travelers here.
Oh,
So Alphonse didn't get the scale right with these people. Let me just up them a little bit. Sorry, I just made this in like an hour before we started. So it's a little haphazard, and I do apologize for that.
what's amazing?
It's great.
But
It's great. They just got shrunk down a little too much.
yeah,
Oh, things get smaller when they're cold, so they're just
this is true. They just shriveled up a bit. So
Retracted.
Alphonse kind of whispers, "Vesper, over here." You see a man come over. Looks just like him, except he's got a big scar over his left eye. Another elven man, with human, or sorry, with male elves. It's kind of hard to tell their age, but they appear to be about the same. They look about the same, and they're not a young elf, not an old elf. As he kind of comes over. "Ah, you brought more?" And Juan says,
Beer.
"Yes. This may be enough. They look like capable warriors. Well, are you? Are you ready for the challenge ahead of us?" That's where kind of gestures to the group.
Hase is gonna fiddle with some stuff in her bag, kind of walk over to the little boy and hand a scarf that has a bunch of little gewgaws hanging off, and kind of
He
crouch down
sees you approach and kind of like darts behind the the flap of this tent.
Yeah. So I just
And-
crouch down, staying where I am, set the scarf down in front of me, and say, "Just say warm to it. It will know what to do."
The
kinda
woman by
walk
the
back.
fire kind of looks at you and says, what you doing?
He looks cold.
Who are you?
I'm the
Don't
Moon
take that
Princess.
from
Nice
him.
to meet you.
Bilby?
Fair enough. Throw it around
Sorry,
my
I
neck,
don't.
Whisper warm into it, and it gets visibly warm. That's nice.
Visibly warm.
Yes, it
Visibly
glows.
warm.
Teams.
Steams off. Just
Can we trust them, Alphonse? Alphonse looks. I don't know, but they seem trustworthy to me. I think they can help us. All right.
It means us getting
I'll
home.
take
I'm not
that
a very big
I'll take
fan
that
of
scarf
snow.
then. She kind of
I
looks
take
at,
it off,
picks,
and I whisper warm into it again, so it cools off a little bit.
she looks at
Hand
it
it
and
to the
says,
mom.
Oh, amazing! How did you do that?
I dabble here and there.
Magic.
Bilby, come here. This stout boy kind of comes up to his mom, kind of like huddles on her leg. Here, take this. You'll be warm. And he he looks fairly young, like maybe 5 or 6, and kind of chubby. You know, still got some of that baby weight on. Also has kind of short, reddish, unkempt hair. And she hands the scarf to him. Oh, thanks, Mama. Kind of shivering slightly less with the scarf on.
And I give him a nod and wander back to the group.
Okay. Head back to the group. All right. So, is there
So how
anything?
do we
Is
fight
there anything you need
snowmen?
before we get started?
What
How do the
information-
snowmen fight exactly? Because
We need
Barb
tips.
kicked a few
Yes.
of them apart.
So,
Tell us everything you know about the snowmen and how they do battle.
of course. So, as I said, the leader is Frosty. He's the most dangerous. He fights by making he can control snow and ice, and he makes a hammer out of ice and smashes with it. The other snowmen kind of can make icicles with their hand. You know, they have these sort of arms and make icicles on their sticky arms that can stab and slash. Kind of
Nice.
a claw of sorts. Now, Frosty himself can also throw icicles. He's killed many men that way. He has the good thing though is that he can only control 2 snowmen at a time. So you see over here, and he kind of gestures towards this wall over here. Imagine all your group kind of walks over to this wall and kind of peeks through. There's a lot of snowmen there, right? But he can only control 2 of them. The rest lay dormant.
And if you
What
knock them
happens
down,
if
he
we
can't use them?
Yeah, if we smash them before he can control them.
He has to build them out of snow, and it does take a while to make a new vessel, I suppose, to harness his magic. So,
Can he be any snowman, or is he one specifically?
he is the snowman with he has 3 kind of emerald buttons and dark eyes made out of coal. He has the emeralds are kind of a bluish green color, I believe. And he has 2 arms. He always has a smile. That's how you can tell. The other ones that he controls do not convey any emotion.
Right then.
Okay, what kind of weapons do we use against them?
He is
Eldritch Blast?
he is susceptible to fire. So we try to make flaming arrows, but we are low on oil. Any kind of heat.
If anyone wants to know what the underwater noise is, Meg is our resident note taker because she's like the only one who keeps everything straight for us.
Steve takes notes too, but I have switched over to typing because we used to write things down by hand. Sorry, I didn't realize y'all could hear.
A danger as always.
It's just the snowman kind of puttering about in the background.
That's the snowman gurgling.
That's the snowman.
Yes,
So
it's
I'm
the
thinking
snowman gurgling.
we rush out and destroy as many of the false snowmen as we can, as quick as we can, to try and draw Frosty out, and then destroy him.
I
There
think
should
that sounds
probably
like
be a
good
few of us
idea.
dedicated to fighting
focus
Frosty
just
in the
on
tube.
Frosty. I volunteer to kill the snowman.
Well, I appreciate your zeal. Alphonse kind of gestures at this point. Vesper and I will try our best to take up post in the trees and fire fiery arrows down at the snowmen that he controls.
Alphonse, you've stated that you looked around, you've scouted this land, yes?
I have, yes.
Are these all of Frosty's snowmen? You haven't found one in a faraway cave or perhaps hidden under something where
I have
you
not
could flee to?
I have not found a snowman more than, say, a couple hundred yards from Frosty.
Excellent.
If you
Okay.
see a snowman, a snowy being, it means Frosty is near.
Well, shall we get about it?
No time like the present.
Do we need to make some fire arrows? I have some oil.
Oh, if you have some oil, that'd be great.
I
could use
do
that.
have an oil flask.
Since he uses hammers, I'll be smashing him with a war hammer.
Vesper, here's some oil for the arrows. Vesper kind of gestures. Okay, great. Please come over here. We'll make some preparations.
Okay.
So he leads you to this kind of workbench over here where they've got arrows and, feathers and shafts of wood and arrowheads and kind of these rags that they use to dip in oil and then wrap around them.
Okay. So I bring out
can
my
I do that
oil
with my morning
pack.
star?
You could, I guess.
Fire morning star.
I don't know. I guess that would work.
I mean, it'd basically be like hitting things with a torch, right?
Yeah.
With spikes,
my
a
morning star
spiky
into a
torch.
torch.
It's gonna
Base.
take out some of
Spiky
our
torch.
tools and fuck
Spiky
with it,
torch.
and basically turn it into like a sensor so the center is hollow, and fill that with burning crap.
Okay.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
All right. So Barb, you now have a
Could I use that
modified.
for bolts, but I don't think that would work
With
for
a
bolts.
fire star
You have
now.
to preload
The
things. I
the
just have
problem with the
I said-
bolts is it would set
Yeah,
the
I set my
crossbow on
crossbow
fire.
Yeah.
So you
that would
probably
not
don't
work.
want to
I
do
was about
that.
to be like, can I have
Well,
flaming
doesn't
bolts?
it work
And I'm
if they're like
no.
sticking out far enough away from the crossbow?
No, that's not how crossbows work.
Oh, do they
It's
like?
Yeah,
Like,
with
you
with
notch it,
bows
like,
it
they
works,
stay there until
but
you-
crossbow you like
Yeah.
load it inside like this chamber, and then there's
Yeah.
like this thing that like
So I would
is
set
pulled
myself
back.
on fire, which is
Yeah, let's
Don't
would
do
not.
not
that.
work.
Let's not
Don't set
the,
yourself on
the
fire.
bard on fire.
Yeah. Also, a lot of my instruments are a little flammable, so I would rather not do that. Like, I mean, if you want to have a burning lute on stage for effect, that's one thing, but like in battle, not so much.
True. So
All right.
Vester's kind of working, kind of like taking the arrows and making them. Do any of you have bows?
I have
Crossbows,
javelins.
but those are not.
Yeah, I've got a short bow.
Excellent. Here, and he hands you probably about 10
Yeah, I do.
fiery arrows.
Okay, sweet. Thank you, man.
So,
Careful.
of course, I wish we could give you more, but that's all we can spare at the moment. We do need quite a lot to take out the rest of his troops.
Right. Let's go kill Frosty.
So, Poppy, you can add 10 fire arrows to your inventory.
Okay.
So basically what it will do is it will cause the arrows to deal fire damage instead of piercing damage.
Can my morning star do fire damage as well?
Sure. I'll say,
Yeah.
hold on, let me see how we're going to do this. I will say that the morning star, will do an additional 1d4 of fire damage. If
Cool.
you are successful with the hit.
Nice.
So they kind of, Vesper and Alphonse kind of huddle together and kind of start speaking to each other in Elvish about the different tactics and stuff that they want to do. Kind of those that speak Elvish, I think Gabella and Hase overhear them saying like,
Yes.
okay, you'll go to this tree and I'll go to that tree. Now, once the second wave comes, do this and that, and make sure to, if you are spotted, move to this tree, X coordinate, blah, blah, they're going through the plans. And once they kind of nod at each other and they look at you and they say, okay, are you ready?
I think so.
Do that.
Yep. I'm ready to charge in first.
All right.
All right, so just
As
to
soon as
clarify,
everyone's
so
ready.
they're going to be... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm good.
All right, so just to clarify, so they're going to be in the trees shooting Frosty and his two minions that he's controlling. And are the rest of us, are we going to be fighting Frosty on the ground, or are some of us going to be smashing snowmen to whittle down the reinforcements?
I think two
That's-
of us should go after the reinforcements, and two of us should go directly for Frosty. One being me.
I have some plans for the army.
Okay, so
So
you
Hase,
should smash snowmen.
you have
So either
what is-
Gabella or Poppy need to come with me to fight the big boy.
I feel like I should go with you. One, because of healing, and because Poppy can be sneaky. He
Poppy
sneaks
has
around and
the
it's like-
the short bow with the arrows, so he can fight from range if needed.
Yeah.
True, and he's
Okay, so you can have Frosty as a not a
Well,
main target, but
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Do I have to light the arrows when I use them? Do I need like a candle or something? Like, do I
Why
have
don't
to
you
move
put a
bird?
torch in the ground
Yeah.
in front of you and just
Yeah, you can.
light it off of that?
There's some torches around camp. You can grab a torch and kind of carry it with you, and then just light them
you
from
want
the
a
torch.
candle, I can give you one. I have a candle.
No,
in my
I have
inventory.
candles and a torch, but
Okay.
like in combat, like I can't just I don't know.
Well, if you have like a torch,
How does
that's
it work,
burning,
you know?
you can just like plant it in the snow, and then basically
Okay.
just like light one and shoot. Is basically your action, right?
Okay. Can
You
I
need
use
to
the
pick a
torch as a
spot.
weapon?
I mean, you can, yeah.
I imagine you could if they got close enough, but
Poppy,
you want
do
to
me a
fight 'em
favor
from
real quick.
far enough away.
Yeah.
On your inventory, go to the very bottom and click the attunement for your ring of protection. That way it's working.
I think I did.
You put it on, you did not attune to it. You just gotta go to the very bottom where
Oh
it
yeah,
says
that's the thing
attunement
with
and just click
magical
the button.
items is you have to like attune to
Wait,
them.
okay, where do I go?
So you go to inventory, and then one of the subheadings
Yeah.
is, and you just click the little box next to it.
You have to
Okay.
like turn it on.
You basically have to
Yes.
like, you can only have 3 things that you can do this with. The more powerful
Yeah.
magic items need you to be like in it with it. And so if you do that, then that will give you the effects of it. Otherwise, you're just wearing.
Okay. All right. So I get +1.
You'll get +1 to
Armor
all your
class
saving
now.
throws and to your.
Yep.
But if you
Nice.
don't click that box, then you get nothing, and it's really sad.
You do get fashionable.
Filled with regret.
Yes. So, Vesper and Alphonse gesture to you.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's clicked.
We'll take our post. When you're ready, signal to us. We'll know when you run towards Frosty, and we'll engage.
Engage when the first blow strikes.
Indeed.
Are you ready to
Now-
Barb?
One more thing before we
Oh.
begin.
One more thing.
Actually, this is Alphonse talking. Be careful with Frosty. He is intelligent, and he will sometimes try to deceive you. But don't. He may seem cheerful, but he is a cold-blooded killer.
He has magical powers. Does he cast spells or merely use abilities? Have you seen any incantation or in these other conflicts with the other people who've come?
His magic is, he mostly uses it to conjure weapons.
Okay.
So like I said, the icicles, the hammer, and he can also use the snow. If he is damaged, he can sort of reconstruct some of his snow to fill the voids.
regeneration.
Correct.
Understood.
Now the smaller snowmen do not have this ability, but they can still strike with some icicle claws.
Okay.
Here.
Let's do this.
All right,
Let's
we will
do
take
this.
our
All right, I'm
posts.
Right.
Signal us when ready. All right,
Everybody else, let's
brother.
get sneaky before we go in.
And Vesper and Alphonse kind of lock arms, and they look at each other and just go in Elvish, together. And then they go off.
Nice to see brothers getting along.
Those
Yeah.
guys
I
are
was
so
gonna
cool.
say boyfriends.
They're brother.
Yeah.
Let me say
Oh, I wasn't listening to
I
that
mean,
part.
it's people like to watch a lot of Supernatural, so I mean,
You're gonna kind of post up. All right.
Brothers is an euphemism.
So the party. What would you like to do now?
Okay.
And see.
first I think we should sneak. Oh,
All right, can I see? I mean, anyone who's sneaky can sneak into place. I'm just gonna look for the big Frosty.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
Barb,
follow Barb.
as you kind of peer behind this tent,
Oh, I see him.
you see a large snowman towering over
Mhm.
the rest of them.
Can I sneak up next to Barb and look out around the corner?
Sure.
Okay.
Should I try going around
Going
the
to
the
pull-
left side?
Something out of
Well,
my
not-
You're
bag.
Sneaking up. I'm sneaking up too.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull something out of my bag and start chanting and hope this works.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm gonna
What-
sneak around the left to get behind his army, so I can get directly at him.
Okay.
Proficiency.
So you kind of want to
Fair
go
enough.
Follow Barb.
this way.
Yes.
Dan, do you
Yeah.
have those circles for a 20-foot radius circle?
I do somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have
There
to
you go.
scale it a little bit.
You
I'm in the
can
middle
change
of a
its form. So
campaign.
if you right-click on it, and
Yeah, but I need to
set-
like scale it
You need
first.
something?
It's supposed to
Oh,
be
okay.
like 2 squares, right? Like that?
If it's a 10-foot radius, it's
Sure.
bigger than that. What
Oh
size is
yeah,
that?
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
see
It
it.
should be 4, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That's 10
and-
foot. Yep.
And so it needs to be a 20-foot radius so you can change its state.
That's 15. 20-foot radius. Okay.
Okay. Please catch Frosty Prime in the top corner of it and center it on. So just barely catch Frosty in it, and then as far forward as possible while still catching Frosty.
So, about like that.
Perfect. I need
Yeah,
everything in there to be a
okay.
reflex saving throw as I cast Fireball.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we weren't high enough to cast Fireball.
I got a scroll of Fireball
I
from
will-
one of our first missions.
This is true. I will go ahead and say that while you're preparing the spell, Barb, kind of you're able to
Oh,
kind of
she's
sneak
sneaking up.
over here.
Mhm.
I do need Barb and Gabella to give me some stealth checks. Poppy, are you also stealthing with them?
No, I'm staying with it.
Oh god.
You're staying with Hase,
I got
okay.
a crit 1. I'm not even trying.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I'm just screaming into battle.
And Gabella got a 9.
Sneaky, I'm
Okay.
sneaky, I'm sneaky, I'm sneaky.
So Barb knocks over some part of the wall, these logs, as she's just clumbering through. It's kicking snow as she goes. Ah!
Well, to be fair, I have a +3 on stealth, and I still didn't roll so hot, so.
Didn't roll so hot.
Ah.
And Poppy, you're sticking with Hase back here.
Maybe I'll creep around to like the other side of that house. Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, maybe like right here. You're behind this.
That's
It's a good
exactly
spot.
where
You
I
can take a
wanted to
little
go.
cover there.
She's kind of chanting and reading as everyone's sneaking up there.
And if I have a
Given
torch,
definition
I'm gonna
of
put it down to the
sneaking.
ground right there. And,
All right.
and get it lit.
So you do that as Frosty, before the fireball engages, Frosty has a chance to see Barb say, "Hello, friend. Do you want to play?" And from that moment, from the sky, a giant flaming fireball. And I need everybody to please give me an initiative roll.
Oh boy.
Ooh, not bad. 15.
All right. Oh, it actually adds it to
19.
the tracker now. That's cool.
Oh, it does? That's awesome.
If you start the thing first, yeah,
Nice.
it's added. Ooh, it adds. That is a nice
Wait, where'd you
quality
get
of
the
life.
fuzzy dice
information.
set?
Oh, if you're
I
a-
was a member during this month, every month or two, they give you free stuff. And that was one of the free ones this month.
Oh, hold on,
Oh,
Haste.
that's neat.
I'm
They're
gonna
great because they land all boom, boom, like all deadened when they
I'm
roll.
gonna move Haste first because you're
Yeah.
casting that fireball.
Okay.
Do you have the range for it? What's the range on it?
Range, I think, is 120. It's a huge range. And it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, I'll call it good. Okay, so
So they all need to make dexterity saving throws, and the target number will probably 16-ish. I don't know who created the spell, which determines how hard it is to resist, but I'd
Okay,
say
so-
somewhere around there.
dexterity save.
Dexterity save, and they save for half.
Okay, so Frosty failed, and
Yes.
Nice.
the other 2 snowmen, one of them failed, and one of them succeeded.
Okay. So let me scroll.
What about the other like
The other
16?
ones just get exploded.
And
It's an
all
explosion.
of the
Quite a few.
and the rest of them fail.
Nice.
We'll say that.
The army is going down.
It is melted.
That was a good first
Okay,
move.
oh, so the damage for those that did not
That's the
save
signal.
is 30.
Good lord.
So if they fail, they take 30. If they succeed, they take 15. And I
Okay.
will remove that item from my inventory. It was the only one.
So you send
Well,
this
it was a good time to use it.
this flaming
That was a good time to
fireball
use it.
that explodes and just incinerates all of these snowmen. You said it was 30, right?
30 on the fail, 15 on the success, and it's fire damage.
Yes.
I believe
So
it's fires. Yeah, fire damage.
Round of applause. Round of applause. for Hase.
Yay!
yes.
Had that inventory for a while, I was waiting for the time.
Well, right before the fireball hit Frosty, he did kind of summon this sort of icy shield to take some of the blow. He still took full damage, but he's normally vulnerable to fire, and that basically made it
Not fun, so
counter
it's-
that. So,
Okay, fair enough.
okay. So the rest...
Oh, God.
Ah, the fire! All of these get yeeted, deleted. So I'm just gonna...
Yeet him into a pile.
They all just turn back into snow right
Step
Right
one,
here.
complete.
Oh, and one of the ones next to him.
and I guess that one
One
too,
next
and
one
that
took
one,
15 fire, and the other one took 30
and
fire.
this one. Pretty much anything in this,
Yeah, that's how
circle.
fireball
Yeah.
usually works.
I'll
When
say
you're in the
these
circle,
ones
then
are
you're
okay.
dead.
Okay.
Did the other two make it? Our next
One of them did, one of them didn't.
one?
Actually, no. Because how does damage vulnerability work, Steve? Does it just take
You
double?
take double.
Okay.
Double. So one took
And
30
it
and
was-
one took 60.
One took 30, one took 60.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them. Oop. So this one gets deleted. This one's still
opening
standing.
volley. The opening volley. It's a good, strong fight from a position of strength.
It's true. Okay, so with that fireball, Frosty, you are not friends.
What was your first clue?
I hate you. And now it is Barb's turn. So you're pulling up the
I'm
rear
still
here.
charging.
All right. So where are you
Charging
just
into
charging
the
towards
fire.
Frosty, right?
Yep.
So what's your movement? 40?
My
35.
movement is
You're
30.
You're 30. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Make it to about here.
I'm just gonna punch that
You wanna-
snowman in the face to move him out of the way.
All
Or
right.
can I yeet him?
It's up to you.
Can I just like pick him up and chuck him?
Yeah. You can shove him, I guess.
Keep running.
Because you're like running full speed.
Yeah.
So as you're
Run
running past the
through
snowman, you just knock him over. He just kind of disappears as you knock him away.
Just bulldoze
Just
through him.
just shove him. Okay. Gabella, you're on deck. And next up, from the trees, you see these flaming arrows go. Shoo. Shoo. As two of these snowy figures get deleted. And next up, well, friends, that's not what friends are supposed to do. I don't like you very much. And he's going to look at Barb and kind of take some snow and put it into his sticky hands and harden it into these hard icicles. And he's gonna toss them, like throw them directly at Barb. And let's see.
No.
I'll catch them with my teeth.
And first hit is a 9.
I need at least a 17.
Yeah,
Did you
so
do my armor class?
that one misses pretty
Mm-hmm.
spectacularly. And then he's going to throw another one. And sorry, this is like a and rolls a 3. Okay. So,
He has very
so
bad aim.
that miss. Ah,
He's off his game.
that stupid fire has kind of this fire just kind of singeing
I love
his
icicles.
sticky
Keep in mind,
hands.
everything he's wearing has to make a saving throw to not catch on fire from that as well. All of his individual items, like his hat and his pipe.
True.
So if they are things, they need to make a save on your own. Do that in your own time.
Okay, I will say they kind of like are just still on fire at this point.
Okay.
He just has a flaming hat and scarf around him, and he kind of shakes it off, and the hat kind of lands on the ground next to him, and the snow kind of puts the fire out, and then the scarf lands on the other side. I like my clothes! And he is...
Stories, they were wrong.
And he was going to start swirling some icicly snow and kind of send it out into the air. And that will be his turn. And next up is Gabella.
All right, so just point of clarification for the DM. So it's
Yes.
just him, and he's only controlling one snowman at this time, correct?
Currently, yes.
Okay. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of weapons that will do much for him. So I'm going to cast Bane. So up to 3 creatures of your choice. So I'm only going to be doing 2 creatures.
Okay.
Must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, so a D4. So what's the target, the DC?
The target is 14.
Okay. Frosty rolls a 4.
Frosty's
And-
not rolling so good.
No.
And Snow Minion.
And the other snow minions an 11. So they both fail. And so they are both
Nice.
baned. So I'll draw a little... what color you want? Purple? Pink?
Yeah, Snowman blood is purple, I guess.
Okay.
Perfect.
So just kind of just to mark them a little bit. They're baned. Okay.
Bane.
Is that, did you want to move at all, or are you good where you're at? And do you want to use
I would like to move closer to Barb, so I can move 30 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So here?
Yeah, that's good. That's as far as I can go. So,
All right. And bonus action, or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Poppy. And let's see. Hase, you're on deck.
Okay, from where I'm at, can I attack any of the snowmen or only the ones within the radius?
Yeah, no, you can attack. This was just for the fireball.
Okay.
So I can
Oh, okay.
I can probably remove it actually, but
No, it's fine. Okay, then I will use my short bow with a fire arrow.
all right.
And if there's a way that I can shoot kind of like straight down that grid and maybe get 2 of those snowmen with 1 arrow, I'm trying to do my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
And shoot 2 with 1 arrow.
Yeah, you can probably try
Or maybe even 3.
yeah, if you aim over
Wow.
here, you might be able to get a couple of them. Let's see. Let me do like a line. So if you go, yeah,
I
if
was
you go
thinking
like
that,
right
yeah,
here,
yeah, exactly that.
that would probably be
That is the shot that I
3.
would like to attempt.
Now, I will say with the flaming arrow, you will. It may just go through and the fire may not ignite, but
So, okay.
I guess you'll have to see.
Or it might just hit one. I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Yeah. So you want to go for like these three here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll attack for that.
Yep. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. That was 8, but I wanted to do the bonus action steady aim. So
Oh,
do I
okay.
roll with advantage.
Yeah, you'd roll with advantage then. So just give me one more attack roll, just normal.
And that's
17.
a 17.
Okay, with the 17, you manage to you let loose this flaming arrow. It goes through the first one, through the second one, and it kind of the fire goes out as it goes through the second one, and it lands in the chest of the third one, just sticking out, but it doesn't actually knock the snowman over. But he has an arrow in him now.
Okay. Nice.
But these ones, I'm gonna just kind of throw them just to clear the.
They melt into
here.
the snow.
Yeah.
Disintegrate in.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is the Minion. That's all you hear from him.
Oh shit.
Creepy as shit. Okay.
Terrified.
Like, I don't know if that's better.
So going to, let's see. You just kind of like melt down to the snow and kind of move this mass of like lumpy snow, almost like there's a giant worm under the surface, and then just reappear in front of Barb. And is going to
Demon!
attack.
Ah!
16.
Ha, not enough.
Attack with the other claw.
Oh no!
8. Damn it. They're just not rolling
I
well.
laugh at you, snow boy.
Okay. He goes, and then he's going to dissolve back in the snow and reappear back at Frosty.
Nice.
That's a bonus action.
Sneaky jerk.
Nice.
And next up is back to Hase.
Okay. After seeing Frosty in action, how much of this children's tales have I heard of? Did I study any of it in school? Hear any of it?
You've heard of like Frosty the Snowman, but you have not heard of the. I mean, it's just like in real life. You haven't heard of a.
Yeah. Okay.
Malicious Frosty.
Then the action will be to adjust my hologram projectors.
Okay.
Large,
The
slightly
wind
overweight.
starts to kind of howl and pick up a little bit as well.
So yeah, I've got to change it to a human. Actually, no, I'll be elven, but overweight, red velvet suit with white trim, and my shield will look like a very large sack. And I will take my full move forward while speaking a very deep, boomy voice that says, "Someone's been naughty."
Okay. Got him. So, are you gonna like move forward too?
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards him. Any chance I could get the action?
The what now?
Changing my look as a bonus action instead of an action?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, in that case, then I will double move. I'm just gonna charge.
Okay.
Angry Santa is angry.
All right, you can make it about here.
Perfect. Okay, that's where I'll go.
And Frosty kind of looks at you. Who the hell are you? Apparently, he has no notion of
Your worst nightmare.
of. Wait. I feel like I know you, but I don't know if I do. Can you get closer to me?
Yes.
Okay. Next up is going to be Barb. Or
Alright,
beef.
I'm still running towards him. With my flaming morning star. Fire star.
Okay, you
oh,
can.
also before
Oh, sorry.
I forget, can I go
Yeah.
into a rage?
You can go
I mean,
into
I'm
a
kind
rage.
of already there.
Um,
But
you can't
getting
quite
more
make it
angry as I-
within melee range of Frosty. So you can move. You said 30 feet.
yep.
So 5, 15, 20. 25. Actually, you know what? You could make it to right here.
Also,
And
I'm
then-
using the optional rules, Dan, for
Yeah.
Ferocious Primal Leap.
Do I have primal?
I think
If you're using optional rules, it's in there. It's one of the ones when you raise.
I'm not sure if that's an option. I think that are you thinking of instinctive pounce? I don't think you get that till 7th level.
Ah, could be. I will
'Cause-
look. You do your thing.
Okay, so Barb, you make it up to Frosty, and he looks at you. Hello.
I'm gonna smack him with my flaming morning
Please
star.
don't hurt me.
I'm gonna hurt him.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Do I do that with advantage or just regular?
Are you attacking recklessly or normal?
Sure, I'll attack recklessly this one.
Okay, then it will be with advantage.
Ooh.
Swing your flaming morning star at Frosty.
Well, it's a good thing I did.
Ooh, I know you would have rolled a 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 17, that does hit. So roll me some
Ooh.
damage, and then don't forget to also roll a 1d4. Max damage. 12 plus 2 because you're raging.
Oh dear. I accidentally clicked a thing. Hold on. 1d4. Is that it? Oh.
Total
Max.
max damage.
Wow. So 14 and an
I'm here for
additional
his head.
8. So you knock off an arm with that one. you knock off an arm and you catch the arm on fire as well. Ow! That hurt!
I said I was gonna hurt him.
You did. Anything else on your turn, or is that it?
I think that's all I can do for now.
Okay. Next up are going to be the archers. You see some more arrows fly through the sky. This one aimed at the one that already has the arrow in it. Some more snowmen get cleared. And now, I don't like what you just did. And Frosty is going to, the swirling mist above you kind of dissipates, and new swirling mist appears in his other arm as he conjures a giant hammer made of pure ice. And he lifts it up and goes, I want to smash! And he smashes
Every
at Barb.
guy with you, Barb. Every guy.
I'm very popular.
Clearly.
So that will be a 17.
Oh, that is enough to hit.
Oh,
my armor class is
no.
17.
Okay.
Can you use your tail?
Well, oh, did you want
I
to?
didn't do the form of the beast.
Okay, you didn't do
Well,
the
'cause
form
it's
of
a
the
different
beast.
bonus action, isn't it?
No, it's you conjure a weapon at when you rage. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you choose.
It's like
Is
when
it
you
when I
enter
rage?
your
It's part of
rage, you get to choose a.
'Cause I
Sorry,
would
I
do
should
the
have
tail
should have
for
caught
sure.
that. So if you want to use your tail,
I thought, okay, yeah. I would have done the tail. I just thought it was a different like bonus action.
no,
like, I
it's
was planning to do
if
that
you
on
want to
my
like
next
change
turn.
it to a different part on your turn, I'll let that be like a bonus action. But when you
Okay.
first rage, you get to like choose which one, and you kind of summon this big spiky cow tail.
Yes.
We'll retcon that a little bit.
I accept.
Okay, so you have this giant spiky tail that kind of gets in between you as his hammer swings down. I need you to roll me is it a 1d8?
Is that a strength? Or like a saving throw?
Yeah, roll a d8.
I get advantage on the saving throws because of rage.
On strength saving throws, yes. And then the tail, you get to roll a 1d8 and add that to your AC.
Okay, roll a 1d8.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a 1d8, and then we will add that.
Oh, very small.
A 1. That is all you needed. Because that's a 17, and your AC is now 18. So he swings it at you, and he slams it, and your tail kind of knocks it out of the way. And he looks at you and says, "That wasn't nice," and makes another hammer attack at you. Because he's Frosty. And, oh god.
Has advantage, because you were reckless.
He does, but he won't need
He
it.
does get it.
Oh no.
He won't need it.
Here.
Because he rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
Frosty is mad. I really want to smash. And he just, boom, full power right at Barb. And
Ow.
this may not end good for you, but
Oh
we'll
dear.
see.
It's fine. I trusted in the power of friendship.
Okay, rolls weren't too terrible. So you take 14. It would be 14 bludgeoning damage, but you are raging, so that will be rounded down to 7. And I will need you to also make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 14 damage first?
7.
Or no, it's 7?
Yep.
7 damage and Constitution. Not great.
An 8. Okay. So, because that was a critical hit, you also take 4 cold damage.
4 damage more?
Yep.
Cold damage? Is that what
Yes, cold damage. Because the
Oh,
hammer was
cold.
so cold that when it hit you, it caused a little frost burn at the impact site.
Ow.
Dear.
I'm no stranger to frostburn. Alright, I think... is that all he can do? Is that all you got?
And then he's also going to take some of the snow and kind of put out the fire on his arm and send the snow up to reattach it as he bonus action regenerate.
Oh no.
Where's the thing? Sorry, I'm there it is. Okay.
Take your time.
All right, next up is going to be Gabella.
Okay. Barb, do you need healing?
I think I'm good for now.
Okay.
I got this.
Okay.
All right, Bella, you're up.
Okay, I think I'm gonna viciously mock Frosty the Snowman.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, feeling's real bad.
So is that a wisdom save?
Yes, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll. So it's aiming for a 14.
Well, he's got a 21 on that.
Well, shoot.
Well, what were you going to say to him, though? To mock
Well, I
him.
guess, I mean, now that I know that I failed, I'm going to be like, your hat's stupid, and you should feel bad.
And he's going to look at you. My hat's amazing. Why would I feel bad about it? It is on fire, though. And that makes it even cooler. See what I did
Keep
there?
telling
It's
yourself
hot,
that.
but it's cool. All right.
Telling yourself that, bud. So
Is there
I
anything
would
else you want to do on your turn?
I would like to get closer to Barb because I foresee healing in her future.
Okay.
No offense.
5, 10, 15, 20.
None taken.
You can get to about here.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Your friendship is the one I believe in.
All right, Poppy, you're up.
Rising tide raises all friendships.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to do another
Attack
Super.
attack recklessly.
Another steady
Rely
aim.
on the healer.
Yeah, another steady aim twofer.
All right, let's see. Or a 3 for even. Maybe.
Eh?
Yeah, you could get these 3. I'll say.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay.
We'll see if the arrow stays
Believe
lit
in
this
you.
time.
All right, give me a.
Maybe. All right.
Give me an attack roll with advantage.
19.
19. All right. With a 19, you. And this one, you hit, and the arrow hits it. I need you to give me a damage roll on that.
Okay.
You found the one that was hiding.
Oh. So that I got a 9.
Okay. So that one will take 9. Well, I'll say the arrow is still lit. So it's actually going to take 9 fire damage, which will be 18 fire damage.
Nice.
And it kind of turns and looks at you
Uh-oh.
with no emotion on its face. It doesn't even have a...
Quick question to the
Smile.
DM. Did
Yes.
I see it turn and look at him?
You're more focused on Barb, so I'll say probably not.
Dang it. Okay.
What's your passive perception? It's 13. Yeah, I don't think you would notice that,
Okay.
fortunately.
Darn.
Poppy, is there anything else you want to do on your turn, or is that it?
Did you say the arrow was still lit?
Yeah, but it was. I mean, what I meant to say is it was lit when it hit this final snowman, so
Okay.
that inflicted fire damage instead of piercing damage. It's not lit anymore because it went into
Okay.
his head.
Gotcha.
But
Okay, no, I will end my turn.
okay. Next up is this angry snowman.
No.
Who's going to move. Let's see. To here. And is going to go under, just disappear and reappear right next to Poppy.
Oh my god.
And is going to conjure some icicly claws and claw at you with its cold claws.
Oh!
And first attack is a 19.
That hits.
All right. You are going to take 8 damage from that one.
Okay.
Next one is a 16.
My armor class is 16.
So that does hit.
Okay.
So then you'll take another 9 damage.
Ouch! This guy does not play.
Foresee lots of healing in my future.
You are not a friend.
Gracious.
He kind of claws at your arms because he doesn't want you to throw more arrows. And now it is Snowman number 2. Sees the approaching woman goes into the snow, appears at your feet,
Fudge.
and is going to do the same thing. First roll is a 10.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Second roll is a 25.
That does hit.
Not a
yes.
crit, though. So you will take minimum damage, 5 damage from that claw attack.
Okay.
So, could have been worse.
Could have been worse, and I had that one temporary hit point too. So like.
Oh, there you
I'll
go.
accept that.
Okay,
7 out of 31 is not too bad.
Hase, you're up next.
Okay. Move me so that I am next. Let's see. She is pointed kind of diagonally. Move me entirely up so I'm in front of those little. Yeah, right in front of them.
These guys, like,
somewhere
you
in
want to
front of
be
them, so-
next to them or like in the front?
In the front, I want to try and get as many. I have a 15-foot cube originating from me. I want.
Okay, so 5, 15. Do you want to just go in the middle of them? Or
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
In the middle of them would be the ideal.
So 5, 10, 25. So you can probably get to like here.
Perfect. And still looking like Santa. These toys are poorly made. And I need everyone in the squares directly around me and one more square around that to get blasted.
So
as
like
I cast
here.
Thunder Wave. Yes. So everyone that is in those squares gets blasted to nothingness.
Okay. So you clap your hand. What are you gonna clap your hands or you do a?
I'm making a big ho, ho, and the big ho, ho, ho.
Okay, you just thunder out.
Those,
Ho 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 ho! Just so loud, it echoes through the forest and reverberates all the snow around here.
I take 6 damage for what it's worth.
6 damage, and all of these snowmen just disintegrate. The snow just gets blasted. All the ones outside are still like kind of blown a little bit, but kind of regain their composure as all of these get yeeted, deleted.
Ace is not playing today. Jeez.
Okay, is that your turn?
Sorry, that's all I can do. I'm sorry.
And then Frosty's gonna look at you. Wait, are you Santa? Santa, no!
Santa, yes.
All right, next up is gonna be Barb, and Gabella is on deck.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna just continue to smash.
All right,
Smash him back.
give me a attack roll.
Dun, 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 dun. Flaming Morning Star. And do I still have it? No.
If you want
I
to
don't have
attack
advantage.
recklessly, you'll have advantage. Otherwise, you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack reckless.
Okay.
Reckless.
Reckless
22.
attack. A 22 hits.
Yes.
Roll some
All right,
damage.
then we get regular damage. The yooks.
10.
And then I also roll, was it a
1d4.
4? Boop, boop. Oh, 1. Still.
A 1, which is a 2, actually. Okay.
Look, it's
So you-
fire.
Last, you kind of
Yes,
like
that's fine.
hit him right in the middle orb with your flaming morning star and take a chunk out. Ow!
Ha ha ha, you don't need your stomach.
All right, do you want to do anything else? Are you good? Are you good tanking here?
I think I'm good with my Tail of the Beast. And chilling.
All right, chilling. All right, from the trees, you see another couple arrows. Thunk. Thunk. As now it is Frosty's turn. And Frosty's gonna... I don't like you very much. and is going to take that hammer, and with advantage, he's going to smash. Oop. Boo.
That's my line.
No.
It's another.
Oh no.
It's another crit.
Oh no.
It's a crit, y'all.
Oh dear.
No.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Well,
Well,
What do you
Barb.
got?
I'm gonna.
Good thing you're raging. Hold on, the dice is covering it. 25.
Ooh, I'm also do Stone's Endurance.
Good call. That's gonna read. Is it a
Reduce the
D?
damage by 1d12 plus 3.
Okay, so a D12. So go ahead and give me
Which
that.
is this one?
So 10. So that
Nice.
25 gets rounded
plus
down to
3.
12.
Plus 3, so
Okay.
it's 13.
So that 25 gets rounded down to 12, and you roll
That's
a 13.
nothing.
So that gets negated entirely. However,
Perfect.
you do still need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I can handle that. 16.
You critical hit. You
That-
don't
that'll
critical
do
hit
it.
me.
A 16. Unfortunately, you do still
can't
take.
crit hit me.
You still take a little bit of cold damage.
All right, how much?
Oops. You will take 4 cold damage.
Cool. Way better than 20 something.
True. Well, it would have been 12, but still, you negated all of it. So that was a good
Yeah.
use of that ability. Okay, and he's also going to try to take some snow and fill in the voids that you've been meticulously smacking and smashing about. Let's see, where is it? Okay. Okay. And next up is going to be Gabella.
So real quick, just
Yes.
to double check, does anybody need healing? Speak now.
I'm good.
Okay.
You Frosty
Alright.
would need it, but
Nothing.
you shouldn't do that.
I'm not gonna do that. Frosty can suck it.
Let's tell
Whoa.
her
Okay, so this didn't work last time, but I
Look it
hold
like
out
a
hope. I want to
popsicle.
viciously mock Frosty the Snowman again.
Okay, what are you going to say to him?
Maybe it'll work this time. Let's see. I'm gonna tell him that his carrot nose looks like it's rotted, and that his smile is creepy, and that even Santa doesn't think there's anything worth saving in him.
Okay, so he looks at you and says, "Hey, I like myself a lot, and I think that I'm worthy, and I love myself."
You're not worthy.
What did he roll?
An 18.
Such healthy self-esteem.
Dang it.
So,
I mean, I appreciate his self-esteem. No.
I look at myself in the icy mirror and think, I like how you look.
Well, I suppose somebody has to.
Rude. Okay,
And for bonus action,
yes.
I would like to use Bardic Inspiration
Bardic inspiration.
on my friend Poppy, because it seems like he might need it.
Okay, is he close enough?
It says
What's-
60 feet.
60
That-
feet. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, technically it's a little bit outside, but I'll allow it. Barb, you rolling some beef
Alright.
there?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
It's okay.
I didn't know what happened. I dropped my
Alright.
dice.
Dice rolls, what's happening?
So,
The dice
Poppy,
fall
you
in my
are
pocket.
Poppy, you're inspired. Bardic inspiration. What are you going to tell Poppy?
dearie. You can do it.
You can do it. You heard it, Poppy.
All right.
So that's gonna be
Oh.
you get a 1d6 inspiration die, and you can add that to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
And it is now your turn.
Okay. I need to attack this dude. I guess with my short sword.
All right, you can attack it with the short sword.
And I'll use that inspiration as the advantage.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can roll
If I
first.
hit.
You can roll first and decide
Yeah. Okay.
if you want to use it or not. Barb, calm down.
I think it's the
A 20
motion
a
controls
23.
on my iPad. Every time I shake it, it just throws.
Oh,
dice
it's just
everywhere.
like rolling and die. That's weird. So yeah, so with a 23, you probably want to save that inspiration, right?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so you hit him and give me some damage.
Okay.
4 damage. All right. You knock off one of his claws. As he looks at you. Is there
Okay.
anything else you want to do? For example, bonus action, disengage.
Yeah, I want to use my bonus action. Can I use the Master of Tactics one? And can I like call out to the Archer brothers and be like on me and ask them to like shoot this dude?
Yeah. I'll let you do that. Although it only has a 30-foot range.
Oh, are they too
So
far
I think
away?
because they're in these trees. So yeah, that's going to be more than 30 feet away, unfortunately.
Okay. Does anyone else have range near me or not?
Hase is almost in range.
Okay.
I'll say Hase can hear it.
Okay, well,
I'll be on your side.
I'll call on help from Hase at least then.
Okay.
'Cause I do not want this thing to attack me again.
All right, so bonus action, Master of Tactics. So Hase, you will have oh, wait. Actually, I'm sorry, I think I misread it. It says when you use the help action to aid an ally in attacking a creature, the target of that attack can be within 30 feet. Oh, no, it is 30 feet. My bad. Okay, original standing. Okay, so you yell out
So
to
Hase
Hase
just has advantage now.
Attacking that one.
on
next to
attacking
you.
this one, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So next up is going to be this one. He's going to swing at you again with his one remaining claw. Where is the thing? There it is. Rolls a 10. So that is a miss. And yeah, he's just going to chill there. We go to other snowman. It's going to look at Gabella, and with its claws, swipe. First attack. 8.
Does not hit.
First attack does not hit. Second claw attack, a 14.
That hits. Just
That barely hits. So he takes
That
that
is my
and kind
armor
of
class.
rips into your armor, I guess. And I'm going to say he does 8 damage.
Ooh. Well, I'm still pretty okay. That is not a very polite thing to do, young snowman.
He looks at you with a face devoid of any emotion. As we move back to Hase.
I'm gonna
Barb
try
on
to help
deck.
out Poppy. Gonna shoot a Flames of the Forge back at Back at that snowman that's all up in his grill.
All right, I'm gonna put you on this square just so you're on a square.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
And
that's is that an attack roll on that?
26 to hit.
26 hits.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Or
It's
ma'am.
going to do 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage, doubled to 18. He is. So with that flame of the forge, you melt him down, and you see just a single stick and claw hanging up out of the snow as he just says, and is just hanging on literally by a limb.
Okay. If that, after I, launch that back, so I'm flanking with Gabella against the other one,
Okay.
and
Thank you.
Santa will say, "Cheaply made. I expected better of you, Frost." And that's my turn.
Okay. Frosty just looks at you. Hey, I made these snowmen myself, and I think they're beautiful. Okay. Next up is Barb.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at the big boy again.
Big boy attack.
Big boy attack. And I'm gonna also again attack recklessly.
Okay. Attack with advantage.
And 18.
An 18 hits.
Nice. We're going to throw for some damage. We got an 8. That's the max. And
Woohoo, 12
a
damage.
D4, correct?
And a D4. Yeah, 1d4. So 2. So that will be 4 damage. He is looking real hurt as he's kind of slowly melting and just trying to stay together as he's kind of slowly fading away. Stop. And now we go to the archers, who, one of them, even though you didn't heard you yell to help to Hase, and notices that you look like you might be in some trouble, and so is going to fire on. Oh, actually, no, that hits.
My man.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So he hits. He hits. You see this flaming arrow come and knock and land directly into its arm, and just set the whole thing ablaze and melt the claw as it kind of just melts down to the earth. And he done. And next up is going to be the other archer. It's going to go for. Get that one out of the way. And now it's back to Frosty. To you. Looks at you, Wall. This is not a good day for me. And he is going to attack Barb with advantage.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. So I have to do it manually because it doesn't have the thing built in. So, oh wait. So that'll be a 18.
Oh, that does hit by 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to use your
can
tail
I use
reaction?
a tail? Yeah.
Yay!
I'm gonna use a tail. Gonna use a tail. Okay, and then.
So it's just a D8.
Oh God, what do I roll? 1d8?
1D8. Yep.
Whoop. 2.
2.
That is enough.
A 2 is enough to
Makes it
block
to a
that
19.
attack. As he, I want to smash. And he rolls another with advantage roll. This time rolls a 24.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think there's much I can do about that one.
All right, and is going to roll 8, rounded down to 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right. 4.
And you do need to give me another Constitution saving throw as this cold, icicle-y hammer shatters your core.
A nat 20, so 23.
A nat 20, that succeeds. And you do not take any cold
Nice.
damage as you feel the warmth of the mountain from your bones. Okay, oh, and then he's also going to try to move some... You also see another kind of mist go up into the air and another mist swirl around his body as he tries to replace what was lost. And Gabella is going to be up next.
Okay. Anybody need healing?
I think I'm good
How you
for
doing,
now.
Barb? Okay. Well, in that case, I think I want to approach the snowman that Hase is flanking me with, because I want to take advantage of that.
All right, give
Let
me an
me-
attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Actions. I guess I'm going to use my rapier.
Pull out your
with
rapier.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just unarmed strike, so I might as well do rapier. Okay, so roll with advantage.
A 12 is what
12.
you need.
Oh! Shoot,
There it is.
okay.
The 12 hits. I mean, they're made of snow. They're not particularly, you know, tanky.
What? Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, for 6 damage.
6 damage. Stab him in the heart, I guess. And kind of
The
whiff,
scarf.
kind of flourish it at the end and send a flurry of snow out its back, hitting Santa Claus Hase in the face with a face full of snow.
Sorry.
And is that all you want to do in your turn?
Yeah, I think so. Poppy,
Okay.
you're not in immediate danger anymore, are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not in prison.
Alright, so I don't think you need inspiration.
All right. Poppy, you are up next.
Okay.
I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna yeet this one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to him as he burns into the ground, into the snow. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us, buddy.
Ooh, I like it.
And then I'll shoot a flaming arrow at I don't think there's is there? Oh no, there are more.
Yeah, you could probably hit 2 if you aim it
Yeah.
just right.
Or does anyone? Nobody needs help right now, right?
I mean, that's up to you.
I don't think any of us are in immediate danger.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk
Okay.
hitting any of them. So
All
yeah,
right,
I'll-
so you
I'll
aim
try-
at these 2.
Yes, those two.
Okay. Are you doing a steady aim?
Yes, I'll do a steady.
All right.
aim.
So attack with advantage.
Oh. Okay. And it looks like a 22.
A 22. So with the 22, you knock through the first one and plow through the second. Nice shot. The arrow just whizzes by. A flaming arrow goes through and just obliterates
Oh, you
those
know
2
what?
snowmen.
I just realized I rolled with the wrong weapon.
Oh,
It's all good.
that was the light
I did the
crossbow.
crossbow. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it should have been the.
Can I do it with the
Well,
with
do you
the
still
short
have
bow?
this? Hold on, let me look at your. Because it might. No, it's
I mean, it probably doesn't. Make
it's the same. It's the same bonus to hit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter,
I'm
but
gonna roll for
it's the damage would be more, but
Yeah. Okay.
but you
I'll roll for the damage with the short bow.
yeah. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage, but it's as long as you that's enough to take him out. Because these are just dormant snowmen, right?
Okay.
So
For sure.
okay. And you did steady aim, so you can't move. Did you want a bonus action, like hide or anything? Or are you good?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. All right. So now, the swirling mist above you, kind of, you see it disappear. And now, this snow person, whatever, is going
We did not ask
to...
their pronouns before rolling for initiative. That's on us.
It's a snowy being. Is going to melt into the ground and go behind Hase and behind Santa, the biggest threat of them all. Show up on the other side. And is going to swipe at you. First roll, 13.
Nope.
Second
Not gonna win with
roll.
my big sack of toys.
Second roll is a 20.
No.
No.
On the way too.
Oh. Okay. Well, that didn't work as it wanted it to, but it's now your turn, so do what you will. I guess I could get rid of this circle here. There we go. Hase, you're up.
Yeah. Zoom me out real quick. There's no big groupings. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and punch at this one in front of me, take my bag, swing it around my head, and plop it into this guy. Give him a Luna punch.
That's your okay. That's
24 hit?
your armor punch. Yeah, 24
Yep.
hits.
Okay. That is 11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage. You take that sack and you go whoop, and just knock its head clean off as it goes flying. And the rest of its body just slumps down into the snow.
My elves are going to take care of you and then move me up as much as I can to help out with flanking on Barb. I don't think I have quite enough movement, but like start moving
5,
that
10,
way.
15, 20, 25, 30. You could get right
Yep,
here.
Right there. Perfect.
Perfect.
Hey! Just kind of turns at you. I don't like this. Next up is Barb.
Well, I'm going to smack him.
All right.
Again, recklessly. To make sure that I get him. If I can.
Get
there we
him.
go.
You have advantage with
get
that?
him.
Okay, too late.
Do I have advantage with that?
Yeah, because
'Cause I
Hase
flanked
is
it.
flanking. But either way,
It's just moved right into flank.
Oh, because I'm flanking now?
either way, it's
Yeah.
22 hits. So roll me some damage.
Hell yeah. Hammer. Hammer. Oh, damn it. That's still 5.
5 damage.
And then.
And at this point, the oil in your Morning Star has run out. And it is no longer on fire.
Oh.
Curses.
Plus all the cold from hitting it. It's kind of caked
It's all
in
soaking
snow
wet.
now.
Snow guts.
But you do still do 5 damage to it.
Nice.
And it's looking, he's holding this hammer, kind of shaking. Not looking too strong. As we go to the archers again. Poof. Poof. Okay.
See? My elves are taking out all your men.
I don't like you. He's gonna turn to Hase And
The monster doesn't like Santa.
he's going to use his giant icicle hammer and smash down at Santa. Santa, smash!
You're not Mrs. Claus.
All right, that is a 21.
That's my armor class, so I'm gonna activate my shield. So I quickly hold the bag of toys up in the way, bangs into it. No, that's rude.
No! It's gonna do another smash.
Okay.
That is a 13. That doesn't hit.
No, it just.
And then he's going to kind of swirl the snow. The snow that was, oh, I already said the snow that was above you disappeared, but he's going to take some snow from the ground and fill in his voids.
Not your voids.
There we go. Okay. Gabella, you're up.
Okay. So there's 1, 2 snowmen, but I don't think I can do very much to them. So, you know what? Third time's the charm. Can I viciously mock Frosty the Snowman?
You sure can.
You got this, Gabella. You got this.
What are you gonna say to him?
What kind of monster attacks Santa Claus when he's already on the naughty list? You should be ashamed of yourself. Really, why?
Throw
Why
a snow
even at this
cone.
point?
He kind of turns at you and goes,
You disobedient snow cone.
You're right. What have I done? And go ahead and roll damage on that.
Yes! 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 Finally!
That's how you do max damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
And disadvantage on every
Man,
attack.
you hurt.
He kind of
That
like
one.
some of the snow that he just filled in kind of falls back out as he starts to question his life choices. And next up's going to be Poppy.
All right, I want to get in on this a little bit. So I'm gonna walk forward as fastly as I can. I can move 25.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So you get here. If you want, you can bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Move another 25. You want to just go straight to Frosty?
If at the end of this dash, I can't attack, right? Because I used that bonus.
Well, this
you
is a
can.
bonus action dash because of your cunning action. So
Yeah.
you will still get your normal action to attack.
Okay, then can I come up to this snowman and take a slash through him?
The one right here?
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay.
Can I kick it? I want to kick it.
Yep. So give me an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
A 10. You go to kick it, and you miss.
Damn it.
you try to kick it, but you kind of slip on the snow a little bit and fall back. You catch yourself. You don't fall prone, but you kind
I
of
have to
lost your
kick
footing a
really
little
high,
bit.
I'm sure.
All right, and
Nobody saw that.
then
He's totally saw
I
it.
hope the Archer brothers didn't see that.
So did Gabella.
the snowy figure then turns at you
Oh, shit.
and sprouts some icy claws. He's going to attack. First roll. 16.
That hits.
Okay. That will be, say, 8 slashing damage. Next attack. A 1. Nope. Technically a 7, but his other attack, he goes to slash at you, and then the icicles kind of come out of the claw and fly through this other snowman and knock him over. Eee.
Master tactics.
All right. And next up, back to Hase.
Okay, I think it's time for another lunar punch. Swing
right.
my bag of toys around and whack into this guy.
Give me an attack roll with advantage with the lunar punch. Bag of toys. Santa's got a brand new bag.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Let's roll some damage.
A 10 thunder damage, and they're at disadvantage.
10 thunder damage. And what do you say as you swing this sack at him?
It's much too late for you, Frosty. You're already on the...
The what? Sorry, you cut out.
That's sorry. You're already on the naughty list.
Okay. He turns at you. No, Santa, I failed you. And Frosty has fallen.
Woo!
Yeah! We killed Frosty the Snowman.
We are the
However,
true champions of Christmas.
this snowman sees that Frosty has fallen and also falls as the magic sustaining him is no longer there. And another 2 arrows, poof, poof, just because. And now that Frosty has fallen, you hear echoing throughout the lands. Ho, 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 ho.
I quickly change my back to something else. That's it. It's the boss.
You change your armor back.
Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
And you see a jingling. You hear a jingling coming from the distance. And a ho, oh, oh, as a bunch of reindeer pulling a giant cart lands right over here, and I forgot to get a model for this, so this is just use your imagination for this part.
We can pretend.
Pretend that this is a big sleigh with the horses, reindeer, and such that lands right here as it kind of skids to a stop on the snow. And a large man that looks similar to how Hase just looked like. Big white beard, you know, red velvet suit with some white fur lining. You know, kind of like this a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And he jumps off the sleigh, and he walks over to your group and says, "Oh, I'm just gonna make like a object just to represent him." Walks over and he says, "You all are on the nice list this year." Ho, 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 ho. Thank you. Frosty became a bit too much for this world. Thank you for stopping him.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We go home.
Do you have any presents?
I thought you liked it here.
Can everybody go home?
Yes.
Seems like they're running out of food, and got someone with a growing boy.
Of course. Let's go back. Let's go see the children. He kind of walks over to the village, and the rest of you follow. You're out of initiative, by the way. I think you probably knew that, though.
Yeah.
Where did I put this guy? Alphonse and Vesper. So they, you hear some rustling in the woods behind you, as
I shoot.
everyone kind of walks over to this large, booming man. Actually, he's actually bigger than Barb, believe it or not.
Respectable.
So I'll kind of. There we go.
Oh.
You all have done a good service. Like I said, Frosty, I made him a long time ago, and he didn't want the winter wonderland to end. But he took it too far. And he became what he was, until you slayed him. And I thank you all for doing such a great thing for me, for the Forgotten Realms, and for the world.
You're welcome.
Oh, where is Gabella? Sorry, let's you over here.
She says really good
Forgot
ears.
me.
Yeah,
Forgot
sorry.
me.
Hase keeps dropping on the fire. Okay.
It's important to stay warm.
Thank you all. And of course, it wouldn't be Wintermas without presents.
Oh,
And he takes his giant sack off his back, slams it down onto the ground. Okay. Chavrel. Yes. Here's that book you wanted. What? How did you find this? The blizzard kind of dies down, both in the game and in the thing, because I forgot to refresh it. But we'll do. Hold on, I have some more ambiance that's a little different. Boom, boom, boom. We need something like cheerful, but we'll do this for now. There we go. It's kind of a gentle snowing as the blizzard kind of dies down around you. And for you, Bilby, here's a toy sword. Oh, thank you. Gabella.
Yes?
He reaches out of his pack and he pulls out a beautiful wooden and metal harp.
Ooh.
I know you like playing and you don't have a traveling harp. And it's not a full-size harp, it's like a half one because, you know, normal harps are like massive. But
Yeah.
it says, I hope this will aid you well in your journeys.
Thank you.
And then he turns to Barb. Barb reaches
Oh.
into the sack and he pulls out a baby cow. little calf
Bjorn 3.
and hands it to you and says, I know you lost your other cow, so here is a new one for you to have.
Oh, I love him. Oh, I love this. I love her. She's great.
Is she
And-
furry?
She is a furry-ish cow. Kind of,
Cows.
not a traditional, like, black and white cow. It's actually more of kind of a brownish color that's a little furry.
Oh,
With, like a black mouth and what almost looks like two little, like, raccoon spots over its eyes.
beautiful.
And for you, and looks towards Hase, reaches into his sack and pulls out a box.
Ooh.
And hands this box to you.
Thank you.
You'll have fun with this one.
Okay. Glance at it real quick.
And it's a box that has all sorts of knobs and like kind of like little things around it. It's essentially a puzzle box.
Nice. Okay, I'll have to work on that. Awesome. Thank you.
Of course. And for you, he kind of pulls into his bag, and he pulls out a watch, a pocket watch. It's gold or maybe silver. It's kind of hard to tell, actually. It's kind of like, depending how the light looks at it, sometimes it looks gold and sometimes it looks silver. A valuable gift for a valuable halfling.
Well, thank you so much, sir. This is beautiful.
Of course, and you if you want to examine the watch, you open it, you can see this nice, pretty simple clock face, but you can kind of see the mechanisms spinning. It's kind of like one of those skeleton watches, you can see
sick.
the gears kind of turning behind it, and then because it's a pocket watch, so you open it up, and inside right here, it just says, "Don't be naughty. I saw you steal a lot of things this year, but you may have redeemed yourself a bit by slaying Frosty. But please, be careful."
Of course, sir. Good looking out.
And for you two, kind of rolls back over to here you are, and kind of to one of them, he gives a cup. And immediately, Alphonse looks at this cup and just begins to tear up. You can see streams running down his face as he's handed this kind of chalice-looking cup, and he just says, "Thank you, Santa." And he turns to the other one, pulls out a, like, kind of a long sword, and hands it to Vesper. Says, "Use this only when necessary." And he looks, "Oh, my old sword broke. Thank you so much. I will use this, but I'll use it well." And Santa looks at you all and says, "Ho, ho, ho. I think it's time that I went back home. And what of you all?"
We would also like to go back home. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that.
Well, at least back to
Back to where we came from.
Vanderland, because
Yeah, that's a better way of
home
putting
is
it.
a ways away from there.
Very true. Come, gather round. And he kind of gestures to his sleigh, which is actually like a 8-seater sleigh. So he's on the back, but there's plenty of room. It's kind of like a boat that's got 2
Like a
benches on
limo
either
sleigh.
side. You guys all kind of go over and you all Alphonse and Vesper kind of looks at your group and just says, "Thank you for what you've done. I can't believe we've done it. I've been here so long, and it's done. And I thank you." The little boy goes, "I want to go home, Mama. I miss Daddy." He says, "We're going home, dear. Don't worry. We're going home." And the 2 rangers kind of look at you and say, "Wherever you're going, I wish you the best of luck."
And to you.
You as well.
All right. Santa kind of gestures, "Ho, ho, ho, come in the sleigh." And you all get into his 8-seater, almost a double-decker almost. There's one level that's kind of like up a little high that Poppy and, oh yeah, Tornado's actually still kind of here, huh?
Of course.
No, we'll get him later. You all get in the sleigh. Ho, 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 ho. On Rancer and Pudolph and Jackson and Crisper and Jorgen
Annihilator.
and Polly and Tiptoe and Cupcake. Let's go. And the sleigh starts jingling as you all kind of start hopping in the sleigh as it takes off into the air, and you go up and you see this like kind of northern lights, aurora borealis, just these fantastical colors of green and purple in the sky as you go up towards the sky, and you go up there and you keep going, and you see what looks like a wall, and you're going pretty fast towards this wall, and you're going, and you just hear ho 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 ho, and you hear a crash, and this kind of invisible wall disappears behind you, and you all hear just ho 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 ho, here's your stop, and you're all kind of, you start falling off the sleigh, and you're falling, but you're falling gracefully as you fall back down, and you fall back down to the ground, where you all kind of land in a nice little patch of snow that goes under your feet as you all land back at where you were before. It actually wasn't a camp, I forgot about that, but you land at the spot you were before, where you initially found the snow globe. And you hear jingle bells slowly fade off into the distance, and a final oh.
Oh, that was a thing.
That certainly was refreshing.
I vote we don't tell Tornado about this.
Yeah, Tornado actually wasn't there. You can see he's sleeping off in the tree over here. He ate a little too much lunch, and he had a food coma. And he's still there.
Well, maybe time passes differently in snow globes.
This is true. So, Hase, and the group, you see on the ground in front of you the snow globe from before.
Bella to
Smash
kick it
it.
as far as
Smash
possible.
it.
Well, as you look at it, you can see that it's cracked now. There's a small hole inside the side of it. And as you examine, as you all kind of peer at the snow globe, you can see that the snow has all settled and the village that you saw before is gone. And it's just snowy snow globe with a single Frosty on its side.
Hase, you should take care of this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
flames the
destroy
forge
it.
repeatedly until it burns to nothing. Just
Yeah.
All right, so you
Incinerate.
flames of the forge.
We could have just buried it.
just
but
melt
that's
it
what I
into
do.
nothingness.
It's a very
That's-
Jumanji approach.
Fire just perforating. Just the glass shattering. Until it's just finally just this heaping mass of smolder.
Think we got
Well.
him.
I think so too. Now I vote we take a long rest.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
So
a long
let's
rest.
make some camp here. And we'll do a
Move all the
little...
stuff you just moved way back.
I know. It's easier to just like pull a new one. And I did find out a thing is boop boop boop. So I can do the fire, and then what you do is you do
Make it invisible.
color tint, and then you put the alpha at 0, and then now you have fire.
Ah.
Haha.
Do you have the block that makes it snow?
I don't have it saved, but I
Oh, okay.
could. But I think that's a good place to call it for tonight.
Yeah.
You guys are good with that? I do want to
Good
say
Frosty.
thank you so much to Joe Cat for raiding. That was crazy. Right at the start too. So definitely Echo, tell him like super extra mega thanks
I'll
for
let him
me.
know.
Because I really do appreciate that. And if you're still here watching, thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Like I said, that was
a pretty
like
good chunk of people still here.
yeah, and that was
Yeah.
the
Thank you,
biggest.
everyone.
That was the biggest raid and like probably the most people that have ever been in this channel. So it really means a lot to me. It really made my night, and I hope you all had as much fun as I did.
Indeed. And you managed to burn through my one scroll fireball. That was nice.
True, that is true. But yes, happy holidays.
Good use of the fireball.
Thank you everyone who followed. There's so many, especially thanks to Karamuck for the gifted subs. Just yeah, what a crazy night.
Fun.
If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you had fun. We're going to be taking a little bit of a break from D&D next week. I'm going to be in Mexico, so is Gabella. So we will not be doing it next week, but we will be back probably January 5th for the next Lost Mine of Phandelver session. We'll kind of resume where we left off here.
Yeah, before Frosty kidnapped us.
If you want to watch any of the previous episodes, they're on my YouTube channel. You can check it out at the link there. And also, if you want to stay up to date with us, here's my Discord. A lot of good people in there. Anything else the players you guys want to say before we wrap up?
I don't
Thank
think
you
so.
for
Like, other than just
watching.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Yeah.
have a good New Year, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy
Enjoy.
Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Winter Solstice, Happy Hanukkah, yeah, all
Winterlands.
those things.
If you celebrate a holiday, I hope you enjoy it. If you don't celebrate a holiday, I hope you enjoy all of the candy.
Enjoy the winter. Right? Oh,
Yeah,
and yeah,
winter
enjoy all
break.
the stuff that goes on sale too. There's a Steam sale right now,
Yeah.
guys, too. Anyone who is on Steam, so
How much is Tabletop
wallet.
Simulator that you're using right now?
Oh, good call, Steve. Let's find out. Let's see, tabletop. Oh, and also, if anyone has an idea of who to raid, let's.
It is currently a half off. It's $9.99.
Okay,
It's
so if you want to get this
and
program I use, it's in no way sponsored or anything by Tabletop Simulator, but it is a nice program for D&D. Steve and I both use it in our campaigns. You can get it for $10, so it's not too bad.
off, not bad.
Let's see. Do I have anyone to raid? No one playing D&D.
There's no one playing D&D.
No, I mean like of my friends.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Like, there should be somebody playing D&D.
Let's see. Echo,
That
do you
would
have
be
any
very
friends online you
surprising.
might want to raid?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Well, I have to sign off because I still have not packed, and we're leaving tomorrow morning. So
Are you
I
guys
need to
leaving
be there.
tomorrow?
Yeah, we are. So I know I have to pack too, but I'm just looking to rate because we've got still have a lot of people here, and so I want to send you guys
Pay it
to
forward.
some
Yeah,
pay
pay
it
it
forward to
forward.
somebody.
Oh, you could
Yeah.
send them to Silvervale, which is a VTuber.
Are
I
you
will
like
see
friends with
all
them?
In 2 weeks.
Joe Cat's friends with her.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Frog says bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Grog. What's their name? What's their name?
Silvervale.
Silver Veil.
Silvervale.
Oh, that's the one who
Silvervale.
did the whatchamacallit, the thing yesterday, right? That like fashion
Yes.
contest or something.
Yes.
Okay. Why don't we go say hi to Silvervale?
Yeah.
And
Bye,
I'll get a
everybody.
chance to meet them too. So have a good night, everybody. Say hi to Silvervale. We'll say ho ho, how's it going? No, that's kind of suggestive. Well, why don't you say Bailey Raid? What do you guys think? Or how about Happy
Sure.
Wintermas?
Yes. Happy winter.
Happy Wintermas. So everyone copy and paste that and spam the chat when the raid goes through, I guess. All right, everyone, have a good night. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Peace out.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye. Okay, I gotta sign off. Goodbye, everyone. You have
All right.
a wonderful Christmas time.
You too. Thanks again to Joe Cat. Tell him thanks.
Yeah, I'll let him know. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
All right, good night, guys.
Thank you. I really, really
Hi,
appreciate
Dan.
it. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Fuck. Oh. Thank you for the subs, Red. Thank you. Oh, I didn't think I would cry so hard. Thank you so much. Thank you for being the most amazing community in the whole world and being so supportive and enjoying my streams and letting me play the games that I want to play and still watching and watching me hang out with my friends and just appreciating my more chill vibes. No puppy.